Okay, this is my attempt at doing a quick inventory of the parts for sale through the estate. Just a few of the more interesting items: a complete night ship or a ship's night vision viewing device with documentation from the ship that it came from, complete in its original transit case with all parts. A very interesting box of ammunition from 1918, still sealed. It's full of 30-06 marked model 1906, back before they were called 30-06, from the Peters Cartridge Company. The estate consists of parts and ammunition, canvas for mostly military applications. Right now it's sort of divided into sections. This drum is a complete full drum from April of '67 of Garand clips. I believe there's 1,150 in it. It's full. The one below it is full of stripper clips. The bottom part of all these shelves are full of M14 combo tools. There's several thousand of those. This section just contains a small part of AK-47 parts. There's East German, a little bit of Russian, internal parts, a few stock sets, mostly internals, triggers, hammers, grip screws, escutcheons, top covers, bolts, springs, etc. There's a few SKS rebuild kits. I'm just going to hit on the high spots. There's entirely too much stuff to try to detail everything. This section, and we'll get to the other side of it as well, is full of M14 parts. A lot of them are new in the box. Tools such as flash suppressor wrenches, bayonets. These cases here are all full of the M6 bayonet for the M14. I believe there's 50 per case, and I believe there's 8 or 10 cases of them. There's more up there. The top shelf is mostly full of canvas, such as slings, bandoliers, things like that, all for the M14s. Sorry about the light. This is all M14 stocks. Very good condition. This section contains most of the magazines. There are just thousands of magazines, everything from 20mm Lotte magazines. These are all full boxes, to cans of the steel belted MG42 style, or some of the Russian PKM type stuff. Those are magazines all the way to the top. There's cases of like M3 grease guns, some very desirable stuff, MP40 German magazines, everything from AK to M16 to Johnson light machine gun magazines, Armalite, Colt. There's a huge collection of stripper clips as well, probably in the hundreds of thousands of various different things. There are lots of fairly rare magazines, early two-tone Colt, some Springfield, 45, even 38 Super, Colt Ace conversion magazines. This section from top to bottom is full of 1903 and 03 A3 parts. Well, except for the grenade parts. There's spent the top snap piece and spoons and springs and such for grenades, to build dummy grenades. 03 parts, they would contain all of the internal parts, bolts, strikers, firing pins, all the internals, sight bases, wood clamps, the ferrules. These cases are full of 03 and then 03A3 wood handguards, all still new in their original packages. This package is marked for the 03A1, all still new in the boxes. Lots of loose boxes of them, but lots of them still new in these sealed boxes as well. These up here are for the 1917. There's several cases of those still full in their original early grease wrapping. This section here contains all the carbine parts. These are the stocks. The ones on the left here are mostly the early World War II stocks, Winchester and etc. Some of which are very valuable. I sold a Winchester stock for $300 on eBay just as a test. The bigger stack is mostly post-war, late 40s up through Korea, but all military stocks. A few 1897 and Model 12 trench gun type parts. Those are all shotgun parts. A lot of M79 grenade launcher parts here. Stocks, internal parts, forearms, etc. The carbine parts are interesting. There's just tens of, maybe hundreds of thousands of parts, but a lot of them are still new in the wrap. Magazines, we have a couple open boxes here of the original GI magazines from all manufacturers, from Winchester, Inland, some of the GM Underwood. They come in boxes like this. There's 100 per box. I think we figured out there was somewhere in the neighborhood of 800, I believe. These bags are all full of bolts. As you can see, most of the parts are still sealed. This is full boxes from Springfield Armory of the top handguards for the carbines. Lots of small parts, interesting parts as well. These boxes are full of the handle for the light for the M3 night vision equipped. Those boxes in the back on the right are full of sealed in the wrap grease bolts from Springfield. Lots of small parts. This is just a little small container full of them, but you can see lots of push button safeties. There's a big lot of those. Very desirable parts for people restoring the carbines. Tools. There's 4 or 5 cases right here of the gas piston nut removal tools. All those boxes there are full of new in the wrap parts. Barrel bands with the bayonet. A lot of the parts are loose. There are magazine pouches, several hundred of the very good condition but used magazine pouches. This box is, there's a couple cans full of like the recoil lugs for the rear of the receiver on the carbines. These drawers are all full of parts, all of the small internal parts. They're sort of divided up. Here's another section of drawers for those. Just to give you an idea, some of the stuff that's in them. Gas pistons, every spring, pin, grip escutcheons. The section here to our left is full of M60 parts, mostly internals, stocks, top covers, a few spade grips, bipods, the left and the right legs, etc. I will break and start section 2.